It was an MVP type of performance for Patrick Mahomes in week 4 against the Buccaneers, because the Buccaneers got the best defense in the NFL, and they had no answers for Patrick Mahomes. So I thought he had the best performance so far as a quarterback this season. Let's go to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He got 1,120 passing yards. He's completed 67% of his passes. He has 53 carries, 205 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. He's averaging close to 4 yards per attempt on the season. His team record is 4-0, and they are undefeated. And right now, Jalen Hurts has the Philadelphia Eagles as the number 1 team on the power rankings and the number 1 team in the NFC. Week 1, they took care of business against the Detroit Lions, 38-35, a high-scoring affair in Detroit. Week 2, they beat Kirk Cousins in the Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football, 24-7. Jalen Hurts outplayed Kirk Cousins significantly in that game. Week 3, they handled Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders 24-8 in Washington. And then in week 4, after trailing 14-0 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Eagles outscored the Jaguars 29-7 in the final 3 quarters of that game. And it was all because of the quarterback, Jalen Hurts. So all 4 of these quarterbacks have been sensational so far this season. But I believe right now the best quarterback in the NFL and the NFL MVP as we speak is Patrick Mahomes. Because Patrick Mahomes, the performance that he had against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that is what solidified it for me, for him to be the NFL MVP in the first quarter of the season. I saw Aaron Rodgers score 14 points against that Buccaneers defense in the first half of the Packers-Buccaneers Week 3 game. Aaron Rodgers didn't score a single point in the second half of that game. Mahomes had 14 points in the first quarter against that Buccaneers defense. He had 28 points at halftime, 41 points total for the game. It was an MVP performance from Patrick Mahomes. And even without Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes has this Chiefs offense playing at an elite level. They still got Travis Kelce. They still got Clyde-Edwards in the backfield. And they're led by Andy Reid, one of the best play callers in the NFL. And this offense is still playing at a high level with Marquez Valdes-Scantling and Juju Smith-Schuster. That was the biggest question that we had for the Chiefs offense coming into the season. How were they going to make up for the production that Tyreek Hill gave them in Kansas City? How are they going to make up for that? Who was going to replace Tyreek Hill? And Patrick Mahomes, in the first 4 games of the season, with 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, I think he's been nothing short of sensational. And I believe that right now he's the best quarterback in the NFL. His ability to make plays in the pocket and accurately throw the football down the field, and also get out on the edges and make opposing defenders miss, is something that Patrick Mahomes is doing only at his level. As great as Lamar Jackson is at being able to elude defenders, Lamar Jackson cannot accurately throw the football down the field like Patrick Mahomes can. As great as Justin Herbert's arm strength is, he doesn't have the accuracy that Patrick Mahomes has. So I think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. And right now, through the first 4 games of the season, he's the NFL MVP. And he's doing things that only Patrick Mahomes can do. The only comparable quarterback was Aaron Rodgers in his career, in the early part of his career. But at this point in his career, Aaron Rodgers is a pocket passer. And Patrick Mahomes, his ability to scramble and be mobile as a quarterback, he's playing the best right now amongst the quarterbacks.